dear goodness gracious. Yeah, daylight savings time is kind of killing me a little bit. But again, no matter how bad things get, I told myself I was gonna find a way to make it worth it. And when I'm with my family, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So my low, my high, my act of kindness. I mean, my low is the fact that I'm pretty, tired. Again, daylight savings time. It should be like almost 6 a.m. right now. Instead, it's almost 7. So there you go. I mean, I know if you live in Arizona, this probably doesn't really apply to you, but to me it does. So there you go. My high was just the wonderful day I had with my family. I'll tell you about that in a second. And the great food I had yesterday too. That was definitely great as well. And my act of kindness was I actually helped set up dinner, which again was very wonderful. And I also helped my mom and my dad watch my twin nephews. That was really great. And honestly, seeing my nephews more and more often, it's nice. It's real nice. So, good morning and happy Monday, everyone. So, I can't believe I haven't talked about this mom food yet, but I'll talk about that in a second. So, yesterday I helped watch my nephews. We had a wonderful time. Since a lot of people in my family live in Corning, including my grandparents, we actually took my nephews to see my grandparents, their great grandparents. They're having fun, playing with toys that my grandparents got them. It was wonderful. It was really great. Got to play with them for a little bit, and as a good uncle, I got to hold them and stuff, so that was wonderful. And I got to see them off before they went to bed early. Yeah, they actually go to bed they try to go to bed pretty early. Like, it was a little bit before 6 as they were preparing for, bed. Well, 6, really like 7 because of the whole daylight savings time thing. But, they went to bed and, my folks and I went home and, my mom had already cooked dinner in the crock pot, but, I still helped, make a couple of things, or set the table at least. I didn't really help make anything, but I did help set the table. And last night, we've had, definitely some mom food staples. Salad, my mom's tossed salad. Oh, actually, full disclosure, the salad was left over from Friday night when we had it, but it was still really good salad. I mean, it's salad. If you like salad, sometimes salad is better a couple days later. For our starch, we had mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. And one mom food staple I have talked about before that we had was broccoli and cheese sauce. Now, I have talked about that mom food before, but the mom food I haven't talked about is what the protein and essentially like the main course was, which was pork tenderloin. Now, full disclosure, pork tenderloin is one of those mom foods that my mom has made a number of times in the past, but comparatively, with stuff like, meatloaf or, macaroni and cheese, or especially any salad that she makes, it's like, I've had a lot, just not as often as, the other mom foods I've talked about in the past. Especially whenever my mom makes pork tenderloin, I mean, it's a pork tenderloin. If you don't know what that is, it's like beef tenderloin, but this is on the pig. That's why it's pork tenderloin. And it's obviously a really small cylindrical piece of meat, very tender. Obviously, that's the name, and it's still really good, obviously. But I've never actually she's never really made the same way twice. Now, sometimes when she makes pork tenderloin, I mean, usually she'll put it in the crock pot. I mean, I've seen her make it in the oven before. Just leave it in the oven for however long it has to before, it's ready to eat. But more often than not, she'll get like two. Oh, here's the thing. She'll get two I always do that. She'll get two pork tenderloins, but honestly, we barely finished one of them. Oh, to be honest, I probably could have had more, but I had the majority of the rest of the leftover salad, so, it balances out. It was still a really good meal. So normally when she gets pork tenderloin, it'll be like the packaged pork tenderloin that's like, it's like own like marinade or something. She'll usually get that. Or, sometimes she'll just get it straight up and, decorate it herself. And in this instance, she had a couple bottles of leftover barbecue sauce. It was Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's is good. I know, I think Mashed once did like a store brand barbecue sauces, and Sweet Baby Ray's was like near the bottom because like it was really, really sweet, but it was good. I like Sweet Baby Ray's. Although, if you're asking, Sweet Baby Ray's comes in like a lot of different flavors of barbecue sauce, even though like the base flavor of Sweet Baby Ray's is still the same in all of them. The obviously the original barbecue sauce, that's obviously a good one. But the ones I tend to gravitate more towards, my mom. I like the spicy one. The spicy one's pretty good. Vidalia onion, that's a good one. I think my favorite though has got to be I shouldn't say favorite. The one I gravitate to the most is the hickory brown sugar. What can I say? I'm a bit of a sweet tooth. But regardless, she put slightly barbecue sauce onto the pork tenderloin, put in the crock pot, and let it go for hours and hours and hours until it was really falling apart. And it was delicious. Absolutely. Another thing about dinner last night, we had skin on mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are a different thing according to Chef John from foodwishes.com. But we had actually, here's one food hack I discovered. Because when you have my mom's broccoli with cheese sauce, sometimes you get like extra cheese sauce left in the bowl. So what I did was, I took the leftover cheese sauce from the broccoli and cheese sauce that I was eating, and I poured that cheese sauce all over my mashed potatoes. Oh, now I'm regretting I didn't take a photo of that. I wish I did. I totally wish I did. Next time. It's broccoli and cheese sauce. It's awesome. It's a great way to make your kids eat broccoli. For sure. It's a great way to make your children eat broccoli. And, cheese sauce. Everyone knows. Cheese rules. And I had leftover cheese sauce. I poured them all over my mashed potatoes. That was awesome. That was, really awesome. The pork tenderloin was incredibly flavorful and tender. Because, the barbecue sauce and everything. Although, if we're talking about the best barbecue sauce ever, that's actually a mom food for another day. A very special mom food for another day. But speaking of things that will be coming in another day, there's a One Piece Manga Chapter this week. I think we can start reading it. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Okay. One stuck in there. Okay. Okay. One Piece Chapter 1043. Let's face death together. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay. Looks like we picked up where we left off with Kaido really hitting Luffy hard with his club. Ooh. That image is still really getting to me. Oof. That hurts. Looks like Luffy lost his Gear 4th ability. Oh no. Battle on the rooftop Skull Dome. Winner, Kaido, King of the Beasts. And that CP0 even is there, just tipping his head down like, and Kaido's like, so you're prepared for what happens? Because remember, the CP0 guy interfered with Luffy's final attack, and that's why Kaido won. And Kaido's really upset by that, because he was having a good fight. So, yep, that CP0 guy is probably dead. I say probably because this is One Piece, and death is kind of silly that way in One Piece. Okay. Kaido trying to tell everyone to get out of the fire, because you all know fire is bad. And Kaido just fell in from the rooftop, telling everyone that, I mean, it makes sense. Without Luffy fighting Kaido, the only way this raid is going to end now is if someone actually steps up and fights Kaido and wins, which is, at this point, pretty much impossible. Or Momonosuke surrenders. And personally, I like the reactions that everyone else is having. Kid and Law are saying, okay, we have to do something, but we have like no strength like whatsoever. Law believes that Luffy's voice has vanished. Oh no, Tama. Oh, that reminds me. That's right. Tama knew both Luffy and Ace. And she freaked out when she found out Ace died. In a way, Tama may have essentially lost another big brother character in her life. Oh. Nami? Ooh, Nami, all right. I mean, she's like, no, there's no way Luffy lost. And Kai's like, ooh, at least one of you has some moxie. Okay, that's cool. Okay, Kaido attacks Nami, but Marco saves her. Awesome. And Kaido is saying, you know, Onigashima will land the flower capitalist plan, and, you know, I'll make everyone here my slave, and, you know, you can sleep when you're dead after all the work we're going to put you through. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Looks like some people are trying to fight on. All right. Okay. Looks like Yamato and Momonosuke are talking. All right. Uh-huh. Wow. This is hard. Because Momonosuke is saying, listen, you know, I can't let any more people die. Maybe I should surrender. And then Yamato's like, no, this is what everyone has been waiting 20 years for. You know, if you're going to let it go to waste, hey, it's just what the title says. Let's face death together. Nice time. Looks like Kaido, you know, is going crazy or whatever, attacking people. You see an image of Luffy just, you know, sitting there. Ooh, Zanisha, okay. He's talking to Momonosuke, alright. I hear the drums of liberation. For the first time in 800 years, he is here. Who is? Joy Boy has returned. Is Luffy melting and smiling? Has it been officially confirmed that Luffy is Joy Boy? Oh, if only there wasn't a break next... There's a break next week, but if there was ever one chapter you don't want to have a cliffhanger on, it's this one. Wow. There's just so many questions that are going to be asked by everyone. This is insane. This is really insane. I mean, Luffy really could be Joy Boy. Wow. We may not know. I mean, literally in the next chapter, we could either see Joy Boy or, bare minimum, we'll hear him speak. Although then again, Ichiro Oda is a master, sort of subverting expectations. I mean, it's also possible it'll be a couple chapters before we see Joy Boy. But, man, I just realized everything in the raid went from being completely under control to now completely out of control. If Luffy is Joy Boy, we're about to see something real special. Speaking of seeing something special, America's Got Talent Extreme is on tonight. I'm totally going to watch that. But for now, I can say like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platform, Twitch and YouTube. I'm very humble I made this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy it for today. I am hoping we have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if you want to talk channels, we'll be here to lend you and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. I know I'm going to try to. Take care.